Hey y'all, it's your girl Cam. We're gonna get into a little something this morning. First thing to come out right here. I'm gonna grab over here this deck. We're gonna start out nice and slow. How's everybody doing this morning? Long time no see, eh? Understood. Understood. What would the collective need to know this morning? Male, female, take you how you need it and leave it where it's at. We're going to be working on some foundation and achievements. Pardon me, let me turn this up a little bit. Foundation and achievements. We're going to get a little harmony out of this. What I'm going to read into this morning. Foundations and achievements. So, we found something we're interested in. Person, place, thing. Could be your job, okay? You have achieved that foundation. Feels great. Took a lot of hard work to get there. Took a lot of hard work getting there. Out of it's going to be coming. Stand your ground. You got to put your passion's got to stay embedded into your foundations and achievements. It's got to stay embedded. Looks like you're interested in learning some more. That could be some of your achievements, okay? Going back to school, okay? If you're interested in looking, right here, education. If you're interested in looking, I'm going to tell you two. Heartache and loss. You're not defeated. You're not defeated. We were conditioned in so many ways in school that you had to be a certain way or be a certain age. I didn't get married until I was 42. One marriage. TMI, but I was 42. Had my first child at 24, just saying. So we might be in a little dark place mentally. Maybe that's where this heartache and loss is coming from. I'm not sure what is happening, directly in your world, but it definitely feels like a huge loss, and I can understand and relate to that. A little bit, it's grim. A little bit of anger might be involved with it. This is where your achievements are going to come in. This is where you need to stand your ground and get focused again, okay? And then your heartache and loss may heal up a little bit. Go back to school. Take an online course. There's some free courses out there. If you're interested in tarot, if you're interested in a Akashic record, or you are into oracle readings, there's this list goes on and on. This learning is everlasting, always, never ends, never ends. This energy never ends. For somebody out here, you'll need to use a little bit of discernment towards what is holding you back at this moment. Okay? Use a little bit of discernment on what's holding you back at this moment. Keep looking, stay interested, stay in your learning process. And I promise, as I can relate to get you out of that dark, grim place, your discernment's going to be needed. Okay? You've got your achievements and your foundation is set. You're standing your ground, but you're suffering some. You're suffering. And it's a mental suffering. Mentally. Hands are in prayer. Talk to Spirit. Talk to Spirit. He'll never let you down. Ground yourself in Mother Earth. If you feel like you're out there in your head or stuck in your head, take your shoes off, even if it is 15 degrees outside, and go stick your feet in the cold ground for just a minute. About 3 or 4 minutes. And let all that energy return back into the earth. Work on your chakras. Work on your chakra, the crown chakra. Okay? Let's stay on some oracle right here because we got some little dark readings coming out, and I would like to pass on some sweet notes. All right, Spirit team, my guides, my ancestors, please let's get into some, we got a little transformation that would happen. Transformation in reverse. That's that grim cycle. That's that grim cycle we're in right now. Whoever I'm talking to, Heck, I just got out of myself. Okay? But you will gain transformation and knowledge. This grim, dark place mentally should dissipate. It should just go away. But you're going to need to use your discernment because there's going to be some gum popping. That's what I like to call it. Gum popping. Pop them gums. Run them rumors. Because you're in a firm foundation. You're divinely protected. You got angels. God's got them on their tail for making you feel like you're in a dark, grim place with anger. Use your discernment. Don't go back around this joker. Look in your interest, whatever your interest may be. Maybe it's in school. Maybe it's a YouTube platform. Maybe it's divinity. Maybe it's, like I said, the list is infinity. It goes on and on. I see the infinity sign. I see something forever. I'm seeing a nice, firm foundation. Let's get into this card right here. What's this card saying now? Okay. Financial and material changes. All right. Firm foundation is going to bring on this. Financial and material changes coming from the transformation of heartache and loss. You were standing your ground so solid. But then you had this energy of this dark, grim place that come in while you were looking for your interest in learning. This energy tried to stop you. Somebody in the collective. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm reading into here. All right. Let's take it backwards. You had your firm foundation set. You had your financial and material changes come in. Your discernment was needed. Might have went back to something a little toxic. Bad habits. Drugs, alcohol, bad relationship, toxicity, negative talking, negative treatment upon thyself. Where the spirit lives, tap into that spirit. That good spirit, that clean spirit. Cleans your mouth and cleans your tongue. And then I believe that the foundations and the achievement of looking into your interests is going to happen. Once again, you're going to need to stand your ground. Keep standing your ground just like you already have been doing. But make a deeper connection with it. Own what you want to do. Whether it's relearning, stay interested, please. Stay interested. This grim, dark place, this energy is going to have their heartache and loss. Their discernment was needed. That's why their transformation come in upside down, because they weren't able to achieve what they were after. What they were after. Their interests were a little distorted. Their financial chain, their financial and material changes are behind bars. They're locked down. They cannot move. They cannot go nowhere. They're still trying to stand their ground. Do that. Foundation and achievement. You see, that's family harmony right there. That's what families do. Stick together. They don't let each other down if they can afford not to. And what I mean by that is time-wise, physically, mental space. They're going through mental stuff themselves that they got to handle within their spiritual world and their higher being. They got things to handle. All right, what is this energy about? This grim. I want to know a little bit more about that. The grim that was on this firm foundation. Tell me a little bit more about that, Spirit. A little bit more about that. Check in with prayer to our Father God. That's my message to the spirit that could be surrounding anybody out there that's making you feel down about yourself, you need to check in with prayer. You're praying to the wrong one. The wrong one. Wrong one. Okay? You need to check in with God. The spirit God. For real. Then maybe you'll get out of your grim anger place and at least look interested. Okay? Just look interested. But I'm going to warn you, evil, you better use your discernment. You're in your firm foundation. I think I'm talking to a male energy. A male energy that has his back turned on the truth. That's what's got you in anger. That's where your anger is coming from, you mean energy. For this energy also, it needs to get away from the collective and the divine feminine, divine male. It could be a karmic female. It could be something of that nature. I believe it is unseen. I believe it's a spiritual thing because we've had mental so much here. All right, the numbers 2414 might resonate. Number 420 might resonate. I'm picking up on the name Mary. The number 4. What does Mary need to hear about this spirit that might be wanting to hold you down and keep you in your dark grim place, maybe? Hey, Mary. Maybe this is the energy I'm speaking to. That's where you'll find your spiritual union. It's through your discernment in your dark place. This is going back to the collective now. I feel it shifting here. Okay. Keep checking in with your prayer. Mary. I'm picking up on the name Mary. West Palm Beach is of significance. Learning to ground yourself. Put your feet in the sand. Put your feet in the mud. Ground yourself and let all that energy go back into the earth. You focused on a little heartache and healing. That's where this other energy, I call it entity, energy, that dark grim place. That's why you feel that way. Your transformation is not going to be easy, collective. It's not going to be easy. It didn't happen overnight, and it's not going to get better overnight. Keep checking in with your heart chakra. Open up your heart chakra. A little meditation. Get interested in figuring this out so you don't stay in this dark place mentally. Nevertheless, check in with prayer. I'm talking to a male or female. This is going to be for the masculine and the queen out there. Life partner. Work on chakras. From the rooter tutor to the spit shooter. The spit shooter. Spit shooter! I hate when that happens, when you're talking to somebody and all of a sudden, it just pops out your mouth. Like, my God, did they see that? Okay. You're like a chameleon. You're blending in. Quit hiding. Quit hiding your true nature. If you want to cry, you cry. If you want to scream, you scream. And that's where you're going to find that foundation and achievement. It's going to be a personal thing. It's going to be hidden. You don't need to tell everybody your business. When we dig deep into ourselves and we know where we're coming from, and it could be from a rather quote unquote scary places of a lot of torment, some abuse, we are conditioned to go into that dark place by a lot of people. Okay, it's still my coffee time. Discernment's going to be needed to have your strong foundation. I'm going to quit on the cards. Let's do one of these. Let's see what's going to pop out of the Jonaghan deck here. Okay, you're going to have 4 Pentacles. It's looking up at a silver sun, silver sphere. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. When the 4 Pentacles comes in, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. But you're going to have to dig real deep inside yourself and set all the drama and the noise to itself. Leave it alone. Block it out. Stand firm on your strong foundation. Block it out. And the key to that is sometimes being alone. Not trying to be with people. Not trying to entertain energies that don't feel right to you. Don't question them. Push them away. Rebuke them. This mental dark place can subside. Sometimes it takes going to talk to someone, talking to somebody that you see right in front of you on the frequent. Look for something you're interested in. Keep looking. We got Google nowadays, or go back to an old encyclopedia. Look up in old Western books. Look up in Chakra Healing books. Look up in your Ashaki Records books. Look in yourself and gain your own knowledge. Find what you like to do and what makes your belly feel good. Your chakra here, your heart chakra. Okay, it's going to come to your crown chakra. And that depression is going to flow out. Do a cutting ritual. Cutting ritual, you pull from your third eye. Get a pair of scissors and detach yourself from this spirit. Okay? Let the words come out of your mouth and cut them. I'm going to pull out some big pair of scissors right this minute, but cut those ties. Maybe I'm talking about a husband or a wife. This could be referring to a husband and a wife that might have went through something like a divorce or a long-term separation, that know that their frequencies are not the same. They're not equally yoked by any means. Yeah. Also, I'm talking about a spiritual union here. It's definitely a spiritual union. It transformed. Come in upside down. So it transformed into heartache and loss. I think I'm definitely talking about a couple of sort. Maybe it's a couple with an energy. Maybe it's a physical couple, man and woman. Partners, shall I say. Keep standing your ground is my advice. Okay? Keep using your discernment. Cards are red. I could give advice all day long. Try to move in a little bit of a stealth mode. That way we don't raise too many emotions in this other energy that is seemingly angry, holds a lot of resentment. There's no competition. Nobody's in competition, okay? Nobody's in competition. No. There's no competing. Some people are naturally good at playing softball, playing soccer, dance. Some people are naturally good in divinity. Some people are naturally good, really, feeling other people's energy. That's one of the main things. But I'm picking up on the same energy. It's been going on for a little while now. It's definitely coming through as a couple that's experienced some heartache and lost. Felt like it was a firm foundation, but they turned their back on it because they use their discernment. Sorry to block the camera, but they use their discernment. I think because the other person was at least looking interested, looking like they were learning. I don't think that was the case. Back to this energy that's making the moves of depression and questioning yourself and the outcome that you're wanting to achieve. They're a chameleon. They can blend in with any emotion that you're having, so don't entertain that. Don't entertain that. Again, I'm picking up on the name Mary in West Palm Beach. I'm going to end on this one, okay? Crime doesn't fit the person. Okay, so I'm talking to a divine person that might be accused of something. Maybe these numbers will resonate. 420-2414. Crime doesn't fit. You're a chameleon. You're blending in. You're divinely protected. Don't be scared. It's coming up with life partner, or who you thought was going to be your life partner. It's where the Four of Pentacles is rolled up. They transformed into something, an energy that needs to check in with prayer. The dark place they stay in, this energy is dark. Discernment is going to be needed when dealing with this energy. Spiritual union. I would advise not entertain this spirit. Do not ask it any questions. Tell it to leave, that it is not welcomed, because all it's going to do is cause you heartache and loss. And financial loss. I've done it again. Lost. Sorry, I get loud like that. Get a little excited because this energy is restrained behind bars. This energy is seemingly in this realm might be looking a little case that might put him behind bars is what I'm seeing. Focus on your foundation and achievements that you have going and stand your ground because you can. Just look interested, okay? Just look interested because you're covered. You're covered. You and this spirit, myself and this spirit, are not equally yoked. We're not. And it keeps popping up. That's how I know that it's real. It's around here, you know. You got to be careful with this. This could be a dangerous situation for you or the other person. Strongly advise using your discernment. Dig within yourself and say, would I rather be lonely, alone, in spiritual regression, away from the 3D physical world for a while? Could be picking up on a bit of a hermit mode. Do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Pull back. Because that's the only way you're going to gain your wisdom. Because this spirit right here is out for a challenge. It's not out to suit the collective. It's out to harm and bring darkness to your mind. It's here to play mental tricks on you and deceive you and me. I'm just a girl in this world. I'm just a girl in the world. It's standing in a strong foundation. It's created out of something that I can understand, but I do not choose to entertain. Don't entertain it. The silver, that's an eclipse. It's covering up the sun. There is the moon covering up the sun. Shadow work. Work behind the scenes. Turning your light down some. What else can the collective know this day? On this day. Today is the 9th of February. It is 3:45 a.m. I'll wake up about 12:30, so. Look here. Material harvest. Don't entertain the negative. That's where your material harvest is going to pick up pace and it's going to speed up, okay? Maybe we feel like nothing's happening with this Four of Pentacles being in here. With the eclipse, feel a little covered, a little shadowed. It's okay. You're going to come out of this in your material harvest. Little confirmation. Okay. And make you sick. I'm not sick. I just need to sneeze. I feel like another one's coming on. Okay. Rest and rejuvenate. Yep. I've needed that myself. That's what I've been doing a lot of. I hadn't had on any makeup or lipstick or like eyes is what I call a little mascara in probably 12 days. You know, anyway, I had something rushing through me that was making me a little jittery, a little disconnected from my calling. But string cutting, pull it from your heart. Pull it from your heart, excuse me. Pull it from your stomach. Pull it from your reproductive system's organs and do a cutting. Cut them strings. Physically get a pair of scissors and do that. Maybe sit and chair upright. Do a little meditation because we're in the waiting game. Sit up straight, okay? Uncross your legs, about an inch apart. Take your hands and just a sphere. Actually, it's a sphere. It's a sphere is your energy, and you can feel your hands start to manifest a warmth that will change shape as your hands go. It's something that has to be practiced on, and that will help to clear your chakra. Your crown chakra. It needs to be cleared. There's a lot of textbooks out there that can help you with this. There are teachers that you can listen to that will help you with this. There are other divine energies out there that would love the opportunity to teach you how to do this. Love it. The divine is not judgmental. The divine is pure love, pure heart, and a whole lot of knowledge. Material harvest is coming, but right now we're in a little bit of a waiting game. And I say that because there's some on top of the deck right here. There is something that needs to be buttoned up and sealed up. Maybe you and this life partner need to sign some papers and move on with your lives. And that would take anger out of one or if not both of you. Love my coffee. Y'all have a great day. I'm going on that. I'm going to keep channeling some stuff, some energies, because I have had a lot coming towards me. And I can relate a lot to this, to the readings. It really fascinates me to share these cards that me as a physical being in the 3D world has experienced most recently. Nobody's happy in the situation. This spirit that I'm talking to and this other spirit, I believe that somebody's divinity has been blocked. That's why they're stuck in anger. I believe that they had foul intentions. I don't believe their heart was in the right place, because they've caused the divine mental turmoil and the darkness. And whenever you don't live in the darkness, it is very hard to get rid of it. Whenever you're pure-hearted and that darkness comes into your energy, that pure heart takes so much longer to decipher and filter out the nastiness that has come from that energy. It's called that waiting game. And as the not so spiritual energy that's not connected to Mother Earth, higher spirit, God himself, Jesus, archangels, angels are on your tail. Your roads are slick with mud. The mockery that's happened has brought on your four pentacles. The mockery, the shame, the public shame. You got an eclipse over you. You got a moon in front of your sun. That moon is God of spirit. The moon is of spirit, but it's covering your light. You should have used more discernment. Back to the spirit. I see that you're up against some obstacles and challenges. Number 5 could be relevant right here. I have to do a little bit more of my numerology. That's just something I've never looked into. But I can now. We'll tilt it back a little bit more. I like to sit up and sit back. I'm a busybody, okay? Very busy. All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Comment to me. Give me some substance. Give me something to read on. Namaste, everybody. Use your discernment. We're in the waiting game right this moment. Be patient. But in the meantime, the best advice I can get is to dive in yourself and learn. Maybe it's learn about your own creature, your own possessions, your own spiritual gifts, your own abilities. Excuse me. Okay. I'm Gwen. Love y'all. Have a great day. This Cam coming through. Carly. Talk to you. Bye.